Is something going on right now? This just feels a bit awkward. I am not used to this. Okay, yeah, that's good. So we'll start the game then. Okay, last we left off, we met with Lexi, who we found out was dating our sister. And we have yet to find out if that sister is our legend. Is a legend. In the meantime, in the moments leading up to that, we committed accidental racism, assuming a cat girl went by the name Tomcat, and we had someone break into our house and destroy our computer. So fun all around. Here, back to Hayden's apartment. That's where we're going next.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of ongoing investigations. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence.
Wow. Sorry, my dog is going berserk for some reason.
Please move out, but maintain the perimeter.
Of course, Detective Rivers. Good luck with your investigation.
Wow. Oh, Turing wasn't kidding when he said drones were virtual intelligence.
So, are you impressed yet? Have I proven my usefulness?
You don't need to prove anything, but good job.
Thank you. At times, I feel my inexperience may be holding us back, but I will continue to do my best to assist you. I just wish Hayden had given me more practical training to deal with this kind of situation.
Well, that's kind of life, isn't it? You don't get training.
Or even just being out and about in general. It can be a bit overwhelming at times.
Yeah, again, life. How did that work with just Lexi's voice anyway? Can't that police bot see us?
Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The Neo SF Police Department uses a government rebuild of the old Robodyne 6300 Mark B. They're antiquated enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum.
Wow.
Their optics are a paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lenses. I also transmitted the credentials we got from Detective Rivers' badge earlier.
Hey, Ayumu, welcome to the stream.
I probably could have gotten away with just that, but better safe than sorry when impersonating an officer of the law. Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for the ROM. The poor thing is older than your computer.
Wow.
But enough of that. Let's get the data cache and return to Tomcat.
Again, I'm kind of hoping the password is just something like 123.
What?
Ooh. Wait a minute. How did they get past the ROM? I mean, look at this. This looks like vandalism, but something here is suspicious. Either they had to have entered before we got into the room, before the police arrived, and probably got out the same way that Turing did, or this is a setup.
Oh no. No. Our apartment. My home. Who could have done this? Why?
Geez, those tags look like Human Revolution graffiti.
What does the Human Revolution want with Hayden?
Yeah, this is noir, so I'm thinking this is red herring.
Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left.
Calm down, Turing. Breathe. Don't worry, Turing. We'll find him.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst.
Chat doesn't seem to be coming up on the scene. Could be a lag or element and issue. Oh, maybe. I'm getting you guys is on the screen instantly as soon as I get a chat, but that's not much. That's not much to go on. Stuff might be getting cut out.
Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
I might need to get a new wireless adapter. Like a better one, because this one seems a little unstable.
We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Just sent a message on Discord, let me check. Chat doesn't seem to be registering on your end. She's not sure if it's lag or an element issue. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure it would be on my end, but it could have something to do with my adapter. I'm not sure. I'll troubleshoot it. I'll troubleshoot it later. Humanity has changed rapidly in the past century. The hybridization of the human genome and cybernetic augmentation has, in the human revolutionist's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of the species.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
A wrong piece has been embedded into the high-res screen. The view is marred by graffiti and splintered glass. The desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint.
I think the data cache is gone. We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here.
Yeah, but the computer is mysteriously gone. That smells suspicious to me.
I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction.
Yeah, I don't think we're as empty-handed as we
Cache
think.
is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken. I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Yeah, again, this is why I think this is a setup. Maybe someone's framing them.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could... Hey! What's wrong? Right. No!
Okay, let me stop and start the stream again. See if that helps with the lag issue. Just give me a second. Blackout. Okay, gonna stop and restart the stream again quickly. Okay, and restarted. Hopefully that helps the issue. Yeah, I got that test just now, Z. Thanks. Doing a test of my own. See if you guys get it. Yeah, there we are. Then it definitely seemed to be the connection issue on my end. I really need to get a new wireless adapter. Like the one I have now just seems highly unacceptable for streams.
Thank goodness you're finally awake.
This is an awkward position.
I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized. I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
My head's killing me. What happened?
Someone ambushed us at the apartment. After he collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us. It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance. When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well.
Interesting.
Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
Seems kind of high tech for an organization that's not fond of tech. And why would they attack us and just leave?
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape. But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high. Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
That is true. And, I really should make sure my phone's muted. Sorry. Just in time, Uber Eats tried to sell me stuff. Who do you think did this?
I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct. Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research. Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
Maybe they want to lead you?
A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens.
Yeah, that's true. They might be keeping it alive. Did you see who hit us?
No, I didn't. They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there. Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke. Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again. Here are those headphones you reviewed.
I'm kind of waiting for these headphones to play me into the story in a big way.
I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published. And finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. Looks like it got broken. Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
Maybe we should throw the glass away.
You're right. You wouldn't want to cut yourself.
We got it just to get it removed.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Hello.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you from behind that curtain.
Who are you?
Sorry for being a nosy, Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar. Has anything happened to him?
Who are you?
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
See, I don't bite.
Were you listening in on our conversation?
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof. However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other. I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance, I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Okay, first things first. Why do you have a Professor X chair?
Yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software. I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years. The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take. The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time.
I am very paranoid right now.
We were playing with fire. Dangerous, morally ambiguous fire. And well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water.
It still seems to be buffering. That's problematic.
So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well,
You think I should try stop and restart the stream again?
needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed. And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near-impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me. Do I have hard feelings? Of course, who wouldn't? In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
How'd you meet Hayden?
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the 2 companies first underwent the merger. At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admired his passion for the subject.
You know anything about Hayden's research?
His research? No, not so much. I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction. He once showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing. Did you say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself, pastel pink. Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she if you're spearheading the search for your creator. Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research.
I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Let me ask about something
Of
else.
course. Ask away.
What are you doing here?
The chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support run. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable. I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden. It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined. There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs. It's the same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck. Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once. My appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside. I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did.
Can you help?
I can think of a few ways. I still have some contacts in Parallax and can put out some quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something. I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can. What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to extract his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the Human Revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls.
It's a bit annoying and you're not sure how we can fix it. I'm thinking I might need to again, I'm thinking I might need to buy a better network card. I'll troubleshoot it after the stream. If you guys can just hold tight for a little bit, and see if that might be the case.
Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable.
What do you want?
What do I want? It would be nice to be young again. Play the darling of the company, court prince and pauper alike. But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
I'm half on the fence about this.
I don't think we have any choice.
If I'm looking into this on my own, you might as well benefit from it. We both want the same thing, yes? It's up to us to seize opportunity when it appears. I think I have a lead for you two that will prove most useful. You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls? I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic.
Interesting.
His name is Brian Mulberry. After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
You know Brian Mulberry.
Well, when I exited Parallax, I sought out like-minded individuals. We worked together to prevent a full deployment of the MeshNet system. Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, obviously. Come to think of it, that event might have been what prompted Brian to take a more radical stance against technology. Ha!
So hello to everyone who just joined the stream. I'm sorry we seem to be having issues right now. But if you can hang on and if you can hang on, and we'll see what we can do about it. Just like try to reset your stream if the buffering get poorly worded, and try to refresh the page. And if the browser if the buffering gets too bad, I'm sorry if this is an issue. I don't recall if I don't know if this happened last time either.
But yes, our motivations aligned for one brief time, and I gained his respect from it. Hopefully, that can be useful for you.
You're involved with the human revolution?
No, not in this lifetime. Even if I so desired, I don't think they would approve much of my work. While Mr. Mulberry and I were associated with each other once, it was before he joined the human revolution. I find their methodology too aggressive, and their stated goals dangerously backwards. While I pushed for careful deployment of technology after the Parallax System 1 merger, I am no caveman. After all, I'd likely be dead without the advanced technology that goes into this chair.
Thank you for helping us.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker. He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure you speak to him before you leave. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you. I'll be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both.
We should be going, Turing.
Of course. Please, do not let me delay you any further. Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
Yes, let's go.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh dear.
I can't believe that you're still pulling the exact same shit you were years ago, but this time it's truly unreal. Do you even realize how bad impersonating a police officer is? It's a felony, jackass. I should be slapping cuffs on you and dragging your sorry ass off right now.
I wrestle bears?
Detective Rivers, wait! I'm sorry. The plan to lift your credentials and use them to access Hayden's apartment was entirely mine. Also, I feel it necessary to mention that though you are understandably upset, such language and imagery is beneath you as a respected officer of the law.
Oh, great. The robot did it, huh? I guess I'll just take you to jail then instead. That what you want? Don't even try to take all the blame. I know that a certain someone lent you a helping hand. It isn't like you have the hardware to pull that off alone, little bot.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal? The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink. What the hell am I supposed to do with the two of you? I guess I'm letting you off the hook. This time, and only because this time I can let you get away with it safely. I doubt anyone will notice your manipulation of that NSFPD ROM, nor that I was apparently in two places at once. But mostly because I think you're right. Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor.
Interesting.
The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right? Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report.
That is kind of police protocol, isn't it?
As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all.
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence, enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yeah, so stop messing around. There's certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow it. I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't gonna happen at this point. I've got a bad feeling people are gonna end up dead over this. I don't want you to be one of them, buddy. And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister. Please.
I'll be careful, I promise.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Zapper.
Take this. Use it if you have to.
Is this the same thing we got hit with?
It's not. This is a medium-range electrolaser pistol. It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air. Think of it as a wireless taser of the older variety. This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in Neo-SF without a license. The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt electrical signals in the target's nervous system. That's far more dangerous and prone to be permanently damaging to the target. You got lucky.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked it up on the way here. Be smart with it.
Thanks, I hope I won't need it.
I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are gonna keep leaning on me to do nothing. Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers. You should talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere. We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker. He should be somewhere around.
Okay, now that we have they have a moment, I'm going to quickly check the booster, and maybe even the the router to see if things are okay. Give me a sec, guys. Everything seems to be fine. But my mom is watching Netflix right now, so that might be taking away from the stream. So, again, please just bear with it for a while. Maybe it'll get better, or it'll get better in a bit. I'm not sure. Looking at it right now, that does seem to be, like a heavy buffering issue. Yeah, that lag is insane. I'm like looking at it, and according to what I've got, we're still it's still showing the talk with the guy. Oh, I don't know if it's doing that because it's replaying the video or not. You know anything about him? Research?
Research? No.
Okay, I'm going to try stopping and restarting the stream again. Hold on, guys. Waiting for chat to reconnect. Alright, how is it doing now? I'll keep playing in the meantime.
Patient? My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed, resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately. An accidental discharge of a weapon is a serious event. I must insist that you remain for treatment. Even non-lethal stunners can leave much lasting neurological damage.
That is fair.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But You should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care. Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable.
Good
I am
lord.
further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Of course, we are still in America. Sure.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care. Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do have a nice day.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again. Before we leave, we should look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Leon Decker.
I think I've already found him. I'm waiting for my husband. Okay.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you. Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Fairlight's card added.
Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Mind if I ask a few questions?
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
What kind of work do you do for Dr. Fairlight?
Mostly gopher work, to be honest. Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas. Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
Yeah, I think it might be an issue on my end. Just maybe refresh the stream every time the buffering gets too much. And I'll probably look into getting a better network adapter. Why do you think Fairlight is helping us?
You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining? You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be. Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
What's your story?
Probably not as exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
Thank you, Leon.
No problem. I'll be around if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes? I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good. If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata. Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there. Either way, our next move is Stardust. Hi.
That was it, apparently. Okay, I'm going to take a bit of a bathroom break. Hopefully the stream will improve a bit when I get back. But just refresh the stream if the buffering becomes too much an issue, at least for now. I'm sorry, guys. The stream is turning out to be a bit of a disaster, isn't it? Well, we'll see you in a bit. I've returned. Hoping the stream has at least improved a little bit. Anyway, let's go talk to Tomcat. He's on a different side today.
I already saw it. You're good.
Okay, so we don't have to get on our card anymore.
Stardust.
Oh hey, you're new. He looks friendly.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus. You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
Not bad.
Well, that's good. But we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help. Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Would you mind telling me about
Oh,
yourself?
there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo SF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling. Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
Know anything about Hayden?
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh? Oh, no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
I'll let you know if I need anything
Okay, I'm
else.
gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Thanks, guys.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
That's all for now.
Alrighty, have fun now.
Enjoy yourself.
Also, I just realized this guy is playing Polybius. Oh boy. Dude, stop playing right now. So this is a game then? Scan your ID and play. Whoa. Oh no, it's a shooter. It's a grid-based shooter, oh god. Out here. How am I still alive?
Hooray! You survived!
Oh.
Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
Okay, that was a nice distraction. Hello.
Haven't I seen you at my tattoo parlor before?
Depends. Was I with someone?
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Not great.
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
We talked to Yannick Fairlight. He offered to introduce us to someone in the Human Revolution.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight. When'd you run into him?
We were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company.
I'm still concerned about the stream status. From the looks of it, there's a 65% drop in frames.
He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough, we'll be careful.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network. Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town.
Of course it isn't.
In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it.
Oh boy.
I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Oh boy. Why does Jess have contacts in that part of
You might
town?
not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney.
Wow.
She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono. That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine.
Now I want an Ace Attorney-like spin-off game of this.
Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court.
Profit, things have gone to crap since the police privatized.
Hey, we ain't got it that bad. I mean, at least our police force owns its own self. I hear down in San Jose, the richer neighborhoods have actually started hiring the gangs to protect their places. When even the rich folks can't get good police work, it's a sad state for everyone else. And the less said about LA, the better.
Whoa. Fine, guess I'll go grovel until she agrees to help.
That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room.
Oh boy.
It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce.
Fair.
I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
We'll be in touch.
Sure thing, huh? I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Oh, hell no.
Bye.
Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
Oh boy.
You heard her. Let's go.
Oh boy. Ow.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
You still good, dude? Interesting. I'm taking it any one of these might help get us in. Really fruity, huh?
Give me a few minutes, okay?
And you? Okay, so something fruity for her. I think she's a hybrid. And something spicy for him.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Can you get me access to VIP?
Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night. I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd.
Worth a shot. Drink, please.
What are you having?
I don't think a gut punch is spicy. Rusted lace? Oh boy. Garibaldi, sour appetini. Wait, she wants something fruity. So maybe sour appletini? Powerplay, Netherworld, and Arctic Harvest. Alligari, Wolf Bite Shot, Mo Sugar Rush, Butch Flower, Scotch Drop and Roll, Ionic Femme. Oh my goodness. Sunshine Cloud. I don't remember if that's fruity or not. It is a drink in Valhalla, but I don't know if it's particularly fruity. Nor Blue Fairy for that matter. Onyx Rum, Drinking Game, Michelada, Flexi Gentleman, Rusty Nail, oh dear. Beer. Yep, beers are cocktails now. Fluffy Dream, I don't remember that it's fruity. Core Appeal. Sour appletini, maybe?
Let me look up how to make that.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
Vodka, 1 ounce sour apple schnapps, splash of melon and liqueur, and a squirt of lemon juice. A distinct sour taste, as you may have seen Charlie from Star in the Stratosphere drinking on the show. So they're a couple. I was thinking that. That's cute. Sounds good.
Here you go.
Is this what you want?
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
You gave her the drink.
I'm Caitlin.
My name's Metis. It seems like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Care to tell me?
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are human revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
Sorry to hear it's like that.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
He's lucky to have you.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
Mainly because you're a woman and I feel more comfortable with you than talking with a guy. You had an empty glass.
Jeez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Everybody needs a break now and then.
Well, don't spread this around, but to blow off steam sometimes, I like to write short stories. Nothing too serious, just stories about people I know.
Gonna write a story about me?
We'll see. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back? I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
Sure.
Great, let's go.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Oh boy.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Uh-oh.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do. However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
Probably not, don't use that term. Hi?
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
Yeah, I'm not going to go racist on this. Like, come on. I think we got off to a bad start.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit.
There.
So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
I'm happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street.
Gladly.
I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means.
Yikes.
Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here.
I'm not gonna do that, come on. Not none of my business, but are you okay? You sound upset.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
Sorry, Jess, I just want to help.
You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives. Shit, all of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer.
Wait.
Stage 3. My
Why?
prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost.
Wait.
So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet. The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough.
Hey.
First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy.
Boy.
So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since. So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
Come on, no. You're not dead and you're still fighting.
Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side. I'll be watching. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Like I said, gladly.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next.
Hmm. Yeah, I might just opt to stream at a later time from now on. Just this does not this does not look good. Still showing 65% frames dropped. I'm getting no responses on my end in chat. I might end up bending the stream a bit early. This is kind of ridiculous now.
Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
You still good?
Well, there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Wow, look at those guys. Oh hey, he's from the intro, isn't he? He was the one doing the electric stare thing with Jess.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
Oh god, he even sounds like a jerk.
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Great. Yannick said to introduce myself. If I have one of his cards here.
Oh, yes. Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in.
Actually, now that I listen closely, he sounds kind of he sounds kind of like around the same area of the world as Jim Stephanie Sterling, doesn't he?
He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities.
Like, I want to believe this guy is sincere, but the way he stretched out that personally.
I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with?
You really stretch out parts of your speech that makes me concerned about your honesty. Like, I'm going to take you on good faith for now, but just heard a hybrid tell me about the horrid thing she went through. So, thanks to you guys. So, can I ask some questions?
What questions can I answer for you?
What's the ultimate goal?
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a distinct feeling of this being sort of an analogy for HRT, and this is like people protesting against that. Possibly also pro-lifers and stuff, but this may be just me, but this is ringing the same bells from what I've heard.
The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
I don't 100% disagree with that statement, but again, this is the same thing. I'm getting the same thing from HRT with HRT from this guy. Transphobes are trying to to stop the idea of giving puberty blockers. And puberty blockers started as a cancer treatment, as a treatment for breast cancer specifically. It's just like a convenient thing for trans people, because it helps you to figure yourself out before you go through irreversible puberty, which might complicate things down the line.
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether.
Ah, yes, this old line.
Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience. But at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding.
I am finding it really hard to like this guy right now.
Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, Genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
Really finding it hard to like this guy right now. How do you plan on enacting the social change you want?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them.
And what if your peaceful movement is actively hurting people, unintentionally or not?
The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end.
I'm just going to refrain from comment.
It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
And what if they need those gadgets and medicine? There are some people who need that stuff to function.
Is there something else I can help you with?
Thank you for your time.
Of course. If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed. I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
What do you think about what he said?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
That's fair.
Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Okay, so We've just about reached the 2-hour mark. I would go a little more. Save. No. Oh, I only get 2 slots. Fair enough, I guess. We'll save in a different slot. I think this kind of sums up the stream perfectly. Okay, so I'm very sorry about this guy. Is I really didn't I really he didn't didn't want to get like this. It's just this was a disaster. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. This was a disaster. Anyway, thank you for joining the stream. No matter how much of a how much of a shoot it was, and I'll try maybe stream later tomorrow. Like see if that maybe like improves things for it, because like it may just be my network adapter. Maybe I just need a better one. But at the same time, the house I live in is kind of funky with the internet. So I'll see if like streaming at a later time on the weekend tomorrow will improve things. Anyway, thank you for joining in the stream. Like I hope you at least enjoyed it. What it is, you can at least catch the videos on YouTube. But I am recording these as I stream. But I hope you at least enjoyed what you could get, and I hope you at least enjoy what comes out on YouTube. So I'll see you then. This is Metis Balaska signing out.